revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same pack and nobody new, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel get a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me, baby. I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off, each store got locks. I got some trusted shoes. 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked. It's nothing new. Death comes in threes, wins come in twos, cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job, pull up and pop out and pull out. Hat on and hood on, pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one, they wanna keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets are dense, I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change.
And thank you, Coach. We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Washington Redskins. Fall is in the air and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Come on, set. This is Marty base. 29. No gain on this defense. No gain. Check safety. Check safety.
Open man here, Sims complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
The screen pass.
It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11.
Complete to number 15. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Washington.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
I got you, punk.
They'll go with Darius Geis, who missed all of 2018 with injury. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
And the Redskin first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On first and 10, it's Haskins. The throw taken in by Sims. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Only took them 3 plays, and they're already in the red zone, just like that.
First down, Redskins.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. Now a toss. This is Geis. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Haskins on the keeper. Touchdown, Washington.
Darius Geis, his second touchdown on the season. And the Redskins take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Hopkins with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Score, Redskins 7, Giants nothing. Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 31
Check out. 675. 56. Mike 56. Mike 56.
Watch the run. Watch the run. You're soft, baby. That's baby.
12. 56 to Mike, boys. 56.
Luck on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10.
Check 13. Check 13. 40. Easy. Alert.
To throw is Locke. It's complete to Golden Tate.
Let's go, boys.
And he slips up past the 4. Before being tackled.
17 yards. That's good for a Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Check out. 622. 56. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Running it with the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year a season ago, Saquon Barkley. The tackle there by Fabian Moreau. That's something we saw over and over again in Barkley's rookie season. He had 91 catches last year, most ever by a rookie running back. Part of a fantastic rookie campaign that saw him go over 2,000 total yards.
56. Crunch time, defense.
Saquon Barkley running right. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Twelve. 24 is the mic. Here we go.
Throwing on 3rd down, Luck. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Yeah, boys. Yeah, that's how
Montez Sweat in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Here we go.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dexter Lawrence brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
29 is the mic.
Here's Haskins. He gets it to Sims, complete.
Let's go. Let's go.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
Pick it up. Pick it up.
26 yards.
Now Haskins on first down. Forced out to his left. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now a handoff, Geis going right. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. And that's knocked away and incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line.
At their own 10-yard line.
So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? But it definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs, and that's what they need in order to not pump the ball again.
Jefferson. He's brought down back at his own 7-yard line.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Out of the gun, Luck. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke.
Intercepted by the Redskins. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Entering settings screen, you have 18 options. Menu narration option is set to office selected.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
You ain't doing nothing today. 61.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
That's the end of the first quarter.
The Redskins with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a second down coming up. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Mike 29. Hey, watch the slant.
Now it's Haskins. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin.
Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Mix the score. Redskins 14, Giants nothing. Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Barkley on first down, running into a wall as he's stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Tackled there by Monte Nicholson. A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
You can't block me.
Off of play action, Luck. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fabian Moreau. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
Second and 10 now. Haskins. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. On first down, it's Haskins. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time.
It's second down.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. The sack cost him only a yard. It's second and 11.
Watch the flat. Watch the flat. Watch the flat. Watch the flat. Motion. Pop, pop, pop. 29.
On second down, here's Haskins. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down.
To Terry McLaurin. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
It's our field. It's our field.
Now Haskins to throw it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, baby.
Terry McLaurin with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Extra point good by Hopkins.
His kick is good.
And it's now 21-0.
Makes the score Redskins 21, Giants nothing. Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Hey, hey, watch the edge, watch the edge. 56 the mic. 56 is the mic. Here we go. Here we go.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. Third down here.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
4 down, check. 4 down.
Here's Locke. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Come on, a lot.
Now it appears we're going to get whistles and a stop. A man down on the return. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Here's Riley Dixon now as he'll punt it away for the second time. On the return, here's Agnew.
Let's go. Let's do this.
It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them, every move they make.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
It's 2nd down.
Now Haskins. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They go play action with Haskins. And that will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Here's Tressway now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. 2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
Come on, fellas.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Montez Sweat make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
For a rookie first-rounder, he's made a huge impact on this defense, but that tells me that they had a plan for him when they drafted him. Just turn him loose, do what you do best, go get the quarterback.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
3rd down and 13.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Jones. From the gun, he'll throw. Looking for shit. And that's going to be intercepted. Landon Collins, the Pro Bowl safety. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. This to McLaurin out on the left side.
Here we go, here we go.
Four receivers now, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Second down and 4. Haskins will throw. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. Open man is Sims. He's got it.
We got this.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Here's Haskins to throw. Open man here, Sims complete. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
29 is the mic.
Haskins going to throw again. Being chased out left. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. Steven Sims in the final seconds of the first half. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Showed some of his improv skills there, getting flushed out of the pocket but still able to make the throw for the score.
So that means he's not a method actor?
No.
Because with the improv means break character when you need to. And in the NFL, when you have those guys chasing you, sometimes you have to break character in a big way. But I love the fact that he stayed downfield, kept his eyes up, and made the play. How many rookies do that well?
That keeps the score. Redskins 27, Giants nothing. Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will it be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe come.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The DN, Jonathan Allen, making sure his presence is felt.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect him. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15.
It's now 3rd down and long.
And the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on 3rd. Operating from the gun, Jones. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards.
17 yards and a Giant first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Jones now, operating from the gun. Finds his tight end Ingram.
Jones pass.
Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. A healthy Evan Ingram, that could be a great elixir for New York this year. The season ago, he only played in 11 games because of the injuries, 35 catches, which was a dip down from 2 seasons ago when Ingram caught 64 passes. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
I'm going to run you over.
Now Jones. He completes it to Tate. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first.
That's good for a Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Jones now 4 of 6 since taking over, and he's got a first down.
Here we go again. Here we go again. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. Malik Jefferson in there on the stop. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run it again with Barkley. Oh, good move. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. Throwing Jones. It's hauled in by Shepard. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Check, crunch, crunch, crunch.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. He's got his man. This is Tate. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23.
That's another Giants
56.
first
Check
down.
56. Oh, you
1st
got
and
D.
10 at the 23-yard line.
Back to throw. Jones. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Ready to break.
Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Quick dash. Come. Protein spill.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
Here we go.
Here's Barkley. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Jones to throw again. It's brought in left side by Tate. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down.
Complete to Golden Tate.
I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
So it'll be 2nd and goal when we return. We've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Target. Hit it.
They'll run. This is Allen. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. What a game this defense continues to play, huh?
Yeah, they've been aggressive from the first snap, and they've controlled this ball game. But right now, if you're on the other side of the ball, you've got to match that aggressiveness. No points so far in this game. Moving the football, got to be that way to go against them and try and get some points on the board.
And I'm curious on the defensive side if they stay aggressive, because you know they want to pitch this shutout.
Yeah, they have to be aggressive, but they also have to be smart about it as well, because one mistake can turn into 6 points.
He's coming, double up.
On the run, it's Penny. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal.
61, matchbox lights. Under 10, 10. 6-6, bullet high. Rush in.
Now it's Penny. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Elijah Penny, his first touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer. Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point. It's up and good, and it makes it 27-7 now.
The kick is good. Makes the score Redskins 27, Giants 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They go play action here on 1st down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Marcus Golden, too much to handle that time, gets the sack.
A loss of 9 yards.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He gets it to Sims, complete. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously, more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. And that's complete. It's Sims. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a 1st down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11. Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
A gain of 31 yards.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On 1st down, this is Geis. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Darius Geis, Washington ball carrier.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Golden. 30. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they didn't get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Now all of a sudden we've got an interesting game here. You just saw them go down and score a touchdown. And what was a comfortable lead at halftime, it's down to a 2-score game.
And so the obvious thought is they've got to ramp things back up again. Got to get the offense into high gear. But we've seen this before. When you've kind of been in shutdown mode for a while thinking that you're okay, it's hard to mash the gas again and have everything work perfectly. They've got to fashion together a good drive right here and now.
Because defensively, got to be feeling confident. They haven't allowed a point this half. Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Come on, D. Check 43.
They stay on the ground. Geis again. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington 1st down. Now a give. Right side, it's Geis. The tackle there by Brean Bonnie Calhoun.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. 5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd.
29 is the mic.
Looking to throw, Haskins.
Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again.
He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 23.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Now it's Haskins. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. On is Hopkins now for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Makes the score Redskins 34, Giants 14.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Got it.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. They'll set up the screen to Barkley.
Jones pass.
I'm going to hit you.
And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line.
Complete to Saquon Barkley.
The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Well, that 2nd down completion, something of a disaster, and now they're left with 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Jones. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Agnew now to return. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Now Haskins to throw it. Slings this deep for McLaurin. He's got it at the 15. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Complete to Terry McLaurin. A gain of 40 yards. First down, Washington.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Hey, defense. Hey.
From the red zone now, Haskins on 1st down. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I'll guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points from me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Washington, they're into the win column for the 3rd time this year as they get the victory here. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it.
Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. I just got bags from Prada. Rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one.
Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no off. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down and get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Made it, kill it, and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it.
Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down with the paint hot. Left hand I'm closing the top on the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throwed and blinded my dreadlock. In the end zone with the mad dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Know you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even.
Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up.
I can't take no off. You better call back up.